Hey guys, this is Brian Simmons here with Career Intellect. Just want to do a little short video today. Just want to talk to you guys about all the various jobs that there are in finance. So when people say that I want to work in finance, I want to do this, I want to do that, but they don't really know of all the various options that there are when it comes to working in a finance-related field. Everybody thinks that the only jobs that there are in finance are the ones that are on Wall Street, or you have to work for an investment bank, you have to be an investment banker to actually work in finance. But just want to go through a handful of those jobs today so you are much more informed. So let's go ahead and start with the obvious, investment banker. Now, what an investment banker does, their job is to help a company either go public or either a merger and acquisition, where two companies are trying to come together to form one big company, right? So with that job, that tends to be a more high-profile role, and you're going to do a lot of financial statement analysis. You're going to be meeting with the CEOs of the company or companies. If you're trying to take this company public, you have to really do a lot of research about these companies and how to actually structure the offering to make it really worth your while. The ideal option is for you to sell this company's stock at a premium so that the investment bank makes even more money. The second type of job in finance is a private equity analyst. Now, a private equity firm is a company that gets together and they look for companies that are underperforming, and they have expertise in various industries. So what they do is they feel like they can take a low performing company and turn it into a higher performing company, and then turn around and either take the company public or sell it to somebody else at a much higher price than they paid for it. So a lot of what the analysts do is they have to value these companies and see if there is more value there than is represented in the stock price or in some other company's valuation, and they can buy the company at a lower price and turn the company around. Usually it takes 5 to 7 years, and after that 5 to 7 years they sell the company, either publicly in shares, or they sell it to another firm. Sometimes they sell it to another private equity firm. Our third type of finance jobs are investment managers. Now these are analysts and managers who are responsible for combining a high-performing portfolio of stocks or bonds or some other type of a financial instrument. These people usually work for an insurance company or a bank, something like that, where their primary asset is going to be something that is financial. Sometimes they're called buy-side financial analysts because they purchase companies. They purchase stock and bonds from companies and they hold them, and they try to create the most valuable, high-performing portfolio that is available with the lowest risk, so that all their clients can make more money, which means that they get a bigger cut. Our next type of finance job is corporate finance. Now this is also known as like an FP&A type role, which is financial planning and analysis. Now these are the folks who basically work for all companies. All companies have some sort of corporate finance, FP&A type, CFO type job. They handle creating the budgets, they do the forecasting, they do the management reporting, all of the internal reports. Those are handled by the corporate finance team. So it's fairly common to get a job there in finance because you don't have to work for a bank, you don't have to work on Wall Street or an investment company, something like that. You can find these jobs everywhere. Now our next role is an accountant. Everybody knows what an accountant is. They basically are the ones who keep track of the financial performance of all these companies. So you can really work work into any company as an accountant. You can even be an independent accountant. There are thousands of CPA firms all over. That's probably one of the most common forms of entrepreneurship amongst financial professionals is to start your own CPA or tax planning firm, something like that. That's definitely something that is it's always in demand. So all companies need some sort of assistance with their accounting or their bookkeeping. So it's a pretty easy field to actually find a job in. So definitely want to look at that. Some other common roles for accountants are public accountants. Now, those are ones who work for, I say, the big four accounting firms, Ernst & Young, KPMG. They actually are hired by companies to go do their audits, because all public companies have to have audited financial statements. So they have to hire these big accounting firms to come in and do their internal audits. So that's the main roles for an accountant. Most accountants who are recruited out of college go into these sort of big four type firms, and we'll spend at least 2 or 3 years, get their CPA, and sometimes they stay in the firm, sometimes they exit the firm and go to what's called the private sector, which is all the other firms, right? Alright, so that's it for today. Those are all the types. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Leave comments below if you guys have any questions, if you want to see any other types of videos, and that's it.